here. Say something. Well, how about this? Take a couple more steps forward if you want to die. Show yourself. Yeah, asshole, we're like 5 times scarier than you. There they are. They're right there. I'm gonna kill them. Reed, you'll do no such thing. It's out of your hands now. He shot me. And I'd say we're even. The little girl got shot at the other night. Yeah, sorry about that. You're apologizing? It was a bad call. I am sorry. It's okay. It didn't actually hit me, so... Wait, what the... Who are you? Bunch of old boys doing their damnedest to protect their own and their neighbors. Then why are you trying to kill me? Kill you? Nobody's gonna kill you. All of you are part of this town. By family relation or just by being hard workers. Contributors. Okay. So we could just leave? Well, he brought you down here for a reason. And he's not going to let you leave until he's had his say. Well, he's already got an arrow through the shoulder. I don't think he's going to be having much say in whatever. Wait, so you think that he kidnapped that kid at Harfest? He's been in my head somehow. I'm always tired. Constant headaches. He's been following me. Following all of us. Oh, little girl. You don't know what this is, do you? What? Oh God. I've seen this. Or I've felt it. It was Ed Scudder and Jim Dorney who found it. 20 years back or so. After the West Mine closed out past Brittle. Bess Schumacher, last supervisor, was out there when the company locked off the entrance. Carved his initials and date in the door. Then you got this mine, the old one. Not even a proper mine. Big hole. Copper. Abandoned. Shoot. Long before any of us were born. Too close to water. And that water was poison. When the first settlers came out here, that old spring used to be right above where we're standing. Well, that water dried up. In 1992 or so, some men from West Mine come back up here to try bootlegging. Practically built a new elevator. Got the main tunnel cleared. Never found no coal, just dug deeper and deeper. Till Ed busts through that wall and finds this place. And Jim walks right into that hole. And never hits bottom. Ed calls down to Jim. Jim don't answer. But someone else does. I know you heard that voice, girl. In dreams and in waking times. It's what brought you down here. What is it? Or so what does this have to do with you or me or anyone? Well, ask what it is. Black goat. Not even black like the color. Black like the space between the stars. He's down there in that hole. Looking up at us right now. He don't talk to ya. He sings. Why would you just do something a hole in a cave told you to? You got to understand. In those days it was the end of the world. Jobs gone, our kids were leaving. Government didn't care, only wanted our votes. Just putting in more regulations, sending our jobs overseas. Spending our taxes on lazy people and immigrants. While we worked ourselves to death. Ugh, here we go. God damn, I hate this crap. You old... You finished? Yeah, sure. We prayed and prayed up at the church. But when Ed Scudder came back down here and listened, he got answers back. Oh God, I think I know. Or answers. Yeah, he's already in there singing to you, right? Ed explained it to a few folks and they didn't believe it. But he was persuasive. He had the glimmer. The glimmer? Once he takes a shining to, it rubs off on ya. You can do things. I never seen it. But they said Ed could walk through walls. Okay. After Ed talked us into all this, after that first time, after we picked one out, well, not only was the town holding stable, but it was almost like we were getting younger, and money came too. Still a few of us left from back then. Picked? Or first time? First went into the hole by our own hands. We own up to what we do. I was there. I was too. You throw them into the hole? They're feeding him. He's hungry like you wouldn't believe. Every few months or so he starts singing. And it's someone's turn to find someone. Is that what you were doing the other night? Or just... yeah. No. What happened the other night was a shame. One of our number broke the rules. And had to pay up. That was a hard thing to do. I think I'm gonna be sick. We never pick no one who's gonna be missed. That's a solid rule. Drifters, drunks, and delinquents. You've been... oh God. Oh no. How many people have died down here? Or Casey? The Hartley kid? All he was gonna contribute to society, except a bunch of kids growing up with no dad, was a rap sheet a mile long. Before whatever sad end he'd wind up at. We did him a favor. You killed Casey? Oh my God. We don't use that word. You know he was taking up business with his cousin, right? You know what happened to his cousin? Burned alive when his little trailer lab exploded. They had to wear hazmat suits when they cleaned him up. That's where Casey was headed. You killed Casey! And you want to act like we didn't do him and this whole town a favor? Oh God, Casey's been down here the whole time. His parents put up posters. Maybe they should have cared more about him before it came to this. Which one of you did it? Greg. He was my friend! Alright now, throw it down right now or I will shoot. Heh. What if I get you first? Bolt sticking right out of your eye. Bang! Bang! You brought guns down here? Dangerous this far out in the woods at night. Basic safety. Throw it down, son. Don't make this our time. Greg. Dang it. You're monsters. None of this is happening. We are not monsters. We do it because we love our home. As long as we keep doing this, Possum Springs survives. Things can get better. These mines are going to be humming again someday. Old mills puffing smoke. You kids don't understand that. We lost what our world was built around. Used to be you provided for a family, bought a house. Now you're stocking shelves at the grocery store. Kids leaving more than they're staying. No opportunity here. Old people dying, houses left empty. You ever seen that? A home become a tumbled-in pile of wooden plaster. a job become a burned out brick box or a hole in the ground. But we can change that. We can put this place back together, where it won't be just shapes. I'm going to die down here. Why are you telling us all this? Because we're getting old. And even with the fringe benefit of good health, we need new blood to carry this on when we're gone. Really? You're like pitching us on this? Were any of you even miners back in the day? Any of you hurting now? Financially, like? Or is this just some big costume party murder club for someone's crappy boss who's afraid of dying? That don't matter. It does. This is real bad. This is insane. Why should we help you? Or why shouldn't we just call the cops? And say, what? You saw some men you can't identify in an abandoned mine behind a locked gate, and an elevator that won't run? That you saw a hole? Okay, fine. Why should we help you? Because if no one is here to do this, you remember that flood a few years back? You remember the blizzard of 2010? That's what happens. And beyond that, the jobs never come back. The kids never come back. Everything crumbles. Possum Springs bleeds to death. And soon we'll all be dead. And this town will be just... This town will just be fields and trees. I've seen it. I know you have. I'll understand if you need some time to think it over. So we can leave. No one's going to stop you. But I understand that you don't know who we are out there. But we know who you all are. Ain't fair they get to leave and I probably got permanent damage. Shut it, Ede. You don't know a thing about what he wants, what he is. Ede, I swear to God. Let's go. Yeah, let's seriously get out of here. Son, you leave that crossbow. What? Why? Well, I could bullcrap you, but the truth is I just don't trust you. Fine, whatever. It's a piece of crap anyway. I can't move you guys. I'll carry you. I have no idea what to even think about any of this. It's just... horror? That's not a word you get to use too often. That's all I've got left. Like, everything else in my head is gone. Let's get out of here, fast! I don't know if I... Shh. Talk later. Old stuff in here. Okay, I'm gonna have to put you down for a sec, okay? Okay. So, Casey... Yeah. Yeah. And for what? I think I get it? Wow, really? Too tired to explain it right, but... like... they lost what they thought was gonna happen. Which was what had happened like a long time ago. Or how they remember, or like picture it. And things it gave them. And so Casey and that kid at Harfest and... Sorry, I lost it. That's more sense than I can make of it. They're sad. It's all really sad. You ready to go again, Angus? Yep, sorry. Wait, everybody shut up. What? Shh, I thought I...